Tinker Bell and her friends attend a summer fairy camp on the mainland. Out of curiosity, Tink goes to visit the nearby human house followed by Vidya. At the same moment, Dr. Griffiths and his daughter Lizzie arrive at the house, their summer home. Lizzie leaves out a handmade fairy house, which Tink is fascinated by. Despite Vidya's constant warnings, annoyed, Vidya jams the door shut. When Lizzie returns, Vidya tries to free Tink to no avail, resulting in Lizzie discovering Tink inside and taking her home. Lizzie attempts to show Tink to her father, but he was too busy. Seeing all the butterflies he has pinned in display for research, Lizzie decides to keep Tink a secret. In her room, Lizzie reveals her fascination of fairies to Tinker Bell. Flattered by Lizzie's interests, Tink decides to teach her about fairies. Lizzie records all the information in a blank field journal given to her by her father. As the rain dies down, the two say goodbye. Tink prepares to leave, while Lizzie runs downstairs to show her father her research. Tink flies down to look but sees that Lizzie's father is too busy dealing with leaks in the ceiling to pay attention. Tink spends the night fixing the leaks so Dr. Griffiths will spend more time with his daughter. When she finishes, she releases a captive butterfly that, unknown to her, Dr. Griffiths had intended to show to a museum committee in London. Meanwhile, Vidya rallies Rosetta, Iridica, Fawn, Silver Mist, Clank and Bobble to rescue Tinker Bell. Due to their inability to fly in the rain, the group build a boat to sail to the house. Despite smooth sailing at first, the boat encounters a waterfall and crashes, forcing the party to proceed on foot. On the way, Vidya confesses that it was her fault that Tink was captured. But they forgive her by telling her it would have been worse if she hadn't been there at all. The next morning, Lizzie is greeted by Tinker Bell and is excited to hear that the leaks have been fixed. She runs down to show her father her field journal, but instead he blames her for the missing butterfly and sends her to her room. To cheer her up, Tink teaches Lizzie to fly, using her pixie dust. And the commotion brings her father upstairs. Dr. Griffiths sternly demands the truth and Lizzie confesses in tears about Tink. However, Dr. Griffiths still refuses to believe in fairies. Infuriated, Tink bursts out of her hiding place and angrily scolds Lizzie's father, much to his astonishment. At the same moment, the rescue party arrives at the house. While the rest of them distract Lizzie's cat, Vidya flies upstairs to look for Tinker Bell. Seeing Dr. Griffiths about to capture her, Vidya quickly bumps Tink out of the way and gets captured instead. Ignoring Lizzie's pleas, her father unknowingly takes Vidya and drives to London to show his discovery to the museum committee. Lizzie, with the help of Tink and the other fairies, takes flight and chases her father to London. Flying ahead, Tinker Bell tampers with the car's engine, causing it to stop and allowing Lizzie to catch up. Lizzie pleads with her father not to take Vidya to the museum. Dr. Griffiths finally listens to his daughter and apologizes for not believing her. Lizzie and the fairies teach her father to fly and they all return to the house. Soon after, Lizzie and her father have a picnic in the field with the fairies, reading Lizzie's field journal.